Hello, everybody. My name is Tiara White, and this is my persuasive speech. I chose to do mine on why it's important to grow your own food in a garden. Have you ever wondered where that tomato came from that you bought out of the grocery store? What about the watermelon that you used for the family barbecue? Did it have dangerous pesticides on it? These are just a few thoughts that can cross our mind as we gather our fruits and vegetables from the local market. However, if we grow our own food in a garden, we are in control of what goes into our body. In this speech, I will do my best to convince you to stop buying your food and start growing it. The three main points of my speech are: it helps you eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, you are in control of what types of fertilizers and pesticides come in contact with your food, and gardening is a mood booster for people. I have gathered credible information from three online sources, the first being Grow Your Own Food, the second is Weimer L. from the Mayo Clinic, and the third is Godman H. from the Health Harvard Education Program. I hope you use the information provided in this presentation to convince yourself to take the time to grow your own food and in return live a healthier life. My first point is it helps you eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. Gardening puts you in control of what your food should be. We don't realize how important it is to make sure what we put into our body is healthy, and most importantly, we want to eat foods that are filled with flavor. We need to take the time to harvest our own fruits and vegetables in order to reach this type of quality. My first sub-factor to eating more fresh fruits and vegetables would be it lets you control when to harvest your food. We all know how much money we toss out year after year from the produce that goes bad in the bottom of the fridge. That doesn't have to be a waste. If you have your own garden, you can go out daily to pick which produce you need for the day, eliminating the waste of food and money. Keep in mind the next time you go to the market. A study found that interest in gardening increased during the COVID-19 pandemic. People spent more time at home and turned to their gardens for a connection to nature, stress relief, and food preservation. And that is a statistic from the Mayo Clinic. My second sub-factor is more nutrients. Vegetables that ripen in the garden have more nutrients than some store-bought vegetables that must be picked early. Getting more nutrients out of your fruits and vegetables is key to having a healthy body. Vegetables that have the time to grow naturally are full of juices and vitamins that help our bodies stay strong. Not to mention the taste is so much better than a quickly processed apple or a banana that was picked way too soon. Alright, I'm moving right along to my second point, and that would be you get to decide what kinds of fertilizers and pesticides come in contact with your food. You may not know this, but many commercial farmers use very dangerous fertilizers and pesticides in order to increase the amount of fruits and vegetables and mass produce quickly to increase their profit, leaving many Americans to suffer from their food being contaminated before it ever even reaches their mouth. My first sub-factor to that would be the benefits of organic food. Organic is the best way, hands down. Backyard gardening can inspire you to take an interest in the origins of your food and make better choices about what you put on your plate, says Dr. Helen, an internalist at Harvard affiliation. When you grow your own food, you savor more because of the effort it took to get to the table. It's important that we choose organic foods to put in our body in order to create the energy used day in and day out. My second sub-factor would be no cross-contamination. Unlike grocery stores, people who grow garden fruits and vegetables have the knowledge to know exactly who touched their crops. There are no factories or shipping that must be involved. Straight from the garden to table. No more dealing with recalls every time you turn around. My third and final point is gardening is a mood booster. Nearly all forms of exercise can reduce stress, including gardening. It's been shown to lighten mood and lower stress levels and anxiety. It's very gratifying to plant, tend, harvest, and share your own food. Routines provide structure to our day and are linked to improved mental health. Gardening routines like watering and weeding can create a soothing rhythm to ease stress. My first subpoint to that would be it reduces anxiety. In a multi-year study published in 2011, trusted source, people with depression participated in a gardening intervention for 12 weeks. Afterward, researchers measured several aspects of their mental health, including depression symptoms, finding that all of them were significantly improved, and those improvements lasted for months after the intervention ended. When people spend time in a garden, their anxiety levels drop and they feel less depressed. My second subpoint would be it increases self confidence. Studies in the United States and abroad have found that gardening improves your mood and increases your self esteem. Believe it or not, tending plants in your garden has its own set of health benefits. Gardening gives you a chance to enjoy fresh air, get some safe sun exposure, and relax, and even improve your immune system. Instead of going inside and watching television, enjoy a late summer evening in your garden. And that was cited from Grow Your Own Food. In conclusion, there are many reasons to try growing your own food. It helps you eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. You are in control of what types of fertilizers and pesticides come in contact with your food. And gardening is a mood booster for people. Whether you're looking for ways to be thriftier and save money, or you'd like to connect with nature in a new way, a home garden could be the ticket. Even more, whether you have a lot of outdoor space, an empty windowsill, or something in between, you can keep a garden. With a bit of knowledge and patience, you can easily grow your own food and enjoy healthy and delicious produce anytime. Now go get started.